ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? Liz, hello. Tim on Kick, hello. Yeah, it's been nice. So, yes, we were meant to be live, obviously, last week. We did Monday and Tuesday. Then, obviously, the rest of the week just kind of snowballed. But I will say, it is mostly my own fault. Like I say, we did Monday, Tuesday. Then, on Wednesday, I woke up and I wasn't exactly in a good state. I was, my back was a little bit gone. And, obviously, Thursday, I was going out to a gig. So, I was like, I need to rest up. So Wednesday, I pretty much just spent the entire day on the sofa or in bed. But Thursday, oof. Like I say, I went and saw a Slayer in Cardiff. And it was an entire day. We got into town about 2. And, didn't get home until just gone midnight. It was a long dread. Hello, Kel. Hello. It was a long day. But I was absolutely destroyed. But yeah, so just turn the music, just pause that a moment. Yeah, oh, not that one. So, yeah, so Thursday, it was a big day. It was a very big day. And, like I say, in Cardiff all day. And obviously, because I'm not used to it anymore, where I used to go to gigs like every single week, festivals, you name it, this one did me in. And it was literally only a day. But yeah, like I say, we literally walked from one end of Cardiff town to the other, behind the castle and everything else, where the gig was being done. Brilliant gig. Like I say, Friday, Saturday, and yesterday, I pretty much spent it on the sofa because I could not move. I was in such agony, but I enjoyed it. It's like, it was worth it, that kind of pain. But the worst thing about it, about the gig, is just the layout. I'm going to get up on here now. I'm going to show you what was going on with it. Blackfriars. And the worst thing of what they did for it, the layout and the security, it wasn't exactly great because it was terrible, to be honest with you, the way that everything was laid out. But I'm going to show you a photo by here now, which, so Black Wire, or Blackfriar, yeah, we call it Blackfriar, but they call it Black Wire. That's what it is. And the setup, everything was incredible. Everything was good. Oh, Liz, I am feeling so old now with this. It's ridiculous. I got a funny story to tell you in a minute about it. But the way that they went about it and the layout and everything else, it felt like they've never put on anything like this, if that makes any sense. Because, right, so we got by here now, so have we got any maps? Do they have not a map on here for it? Right, so that's basically it by there. So all the blue. The top end by the Facebook post. No, that's the stadium. And what they did, so the first... Oh, perfect, there we go. The first band, Hatebreed, came on at 5:15. The problem, it didn't start, the gates didn't open until 5 p.m. Everyone was just like, we're missing the band. And Hatebreed were playing, we say 5:15. They only had a 25-minute set as well. And hardly anyone got in to see them, which is stupid. But you go in for the tickets, then you had to go into another queue. So you got one queue for the tickets, another queue then to get searched, then you had to go into another queue, which this is the stupidest one of it all. So the way I gotta get paint up, I gotta show you this, because it was so annoying the way they did it. Oh, come on, there we go. Put that by here. Right. So what they did, so stage by here, and it went out like that. So, by here, we had, like, you know, a lot of the stalls going through and everything else. Then they had another lot of checkpoints, so 2 checkpoints. But then, by here, there was a gate. No word of a lie, it was like that big. This big by here. You had to get searched by sniffer dogs and police. You literally went through these 2 by here. So this one here at the bottom. Then you went through this one. And then you had to go through this one by here just to get done by the police. But then, obviously, you had all like the merch stands by here, which the queues were literally all the way down. It was stupid. Everything else, it was amazing. But the layout, worst layout they could have done, and the people who worked it. We'll say, Cal, it was 32,000 people. And the worst thing is, are they doing dynamic pricing on this shit here? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's another thing that pissed everyone off. They sold 30... Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. See, that is a perfect image right there of it. But we can't... Oh, have I got to save it? We'll save it and I'll open it up and we'll go through this way. Oh, is it in here? It is. Right. But the way everything was done, it was absolutely stupid. It was almost like they've never, ever opened a festival or something before. Right, here we go. So, this is it. So, as you can see by here, where they got the entrances or whatever, number 10, 1, and everything else, that's general admission. But what they're not showing you is literally by number 13, there was a massive barrier all along here where you had to go in separate ways. It was ridiculous. But once we got that out of our system, it was such a good night. And the only thing I am upset about is that we missed Hatebreed. And I absolutely love Hatebreed. But overall, though, it was great. You know, hey, Bows, how's it going? But yeah, it was 30-odd thousand people at the gig. But then, because we saw quite a few of our mates, and they were like, oh, you know, how much do you? Because they were really excited. Remember I told you about the dynamic pricing? How much did you pay? We were like, we bought the tickets when they first came out. It was £100, £101. And he went, huh, I got my ticket last night for £22. And you know, me and my mates were just like, yeah, we fucking hate you. You know, which was like that. But, so, people in the chat, I don't know, do you know Dirty Sanchez? The Welsh boys who are the equivalent of Jackass. Well, they were there. We saw them. They were like two lots behind us. We saw Benji from Skindred, a Newport metal band. There's a bassist called Becky, who was toured with Merciful Fate, but she's from a band called Fury. She was there. And there was also a lot of people from the Ozzy Osbourne one, which happened on Saturday, which I'm so gutted I didn't get to go to that. But I did watch it live. And it was just awesome. But say it was a fantastic night. And say, obviously, because I haven't done that much walking in a long time, I was absolutely dead. My lower back and my calves were just gone. I couldn't do anything. It was funny. It was funny for a lot of people because they were like, oh, you know, old man. But then, for Slayer, which, again, I've seen them now, it has to be about 6 times. And they've retired now like 3 times as well. But with this one, they were so good. It sounded the best they've ever sounded. But my mate, we're all 39, nearly 40. And he was there and he was like, last song, which was Rain in Blood, Angel of Death. And he was like, I'm going in the pit. I'm like, mate, go. I am not coming with you. I will die. He did one song and he came out. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Which is amazing. But yeah, it's just everything that was going on. It was such a good show. It just sucks that we missed Hatebreed because of their layout. But everything else was brilliant. And this is what Cardiff needs. Because we do have an arena, which is called, what's it called now? It used to be called the CIA, Cardiff International Arena. Oh, Motorpoint now or whatever. It's called something like that. And these places, the sound is absolutely awful. And it can only hold like 3,000, you know? But yeah, like I say, this now is going to be staying there. They said they're going to put it on every year. And just seeing the amount of people who is coming to Cardiff just this year alone. We were looking, obviously, on the video walls. And we're like, it was just insane who is coming to Cardiff. You know, you got the guy who slapped Chris Rock, Will Smith. He's there in next month. But you got like UB40, Stevie Wonder's there this week. Like I say, this weekend gone in Cardiff, we had Oasis. We had Alanis Morissette. She was there the day before us. It was absolutely nuts. It was absolutely nuts, but it was so, so good. But yeah, I got a video of my mate when he pulled his back on, because a Monomath, a Viking metal band, they do a thing where they tell everyone to get on the floor and start rowing. And he did that. That was it. He goes, I've done my back. I can't get up. Which is amazing. Angel, hello. How are we? And yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been a great couple of days. Sadly, though, the amount of pain, I was like, you know what? It's worth it. It was so, so good. How about you lot? Say, my American friends, did you have a great July 4th? And what's everyone else been up to? Like I say, it's been a nice couple of days here. The weather's been great as well. Good, good. Glad to see you. You're doing well, Angel. Yeah, so a lot of stuff has gone on, and obviously we pushed the streams back because I'm an old man, and I couldn't cope it literally because I was like, I'm just tired. I just want to sit down and relax. But over the weekend, I have actually been talking with where am I going? Where's that? Here we go. I have been Cassandra, hello. Where's that going? Oh, there we go. There we go. So I've been obviously for the last couple of months, I've been corresponding and everything else with Paul Baresi, you know, the private investigator that AH hired, the one to try and find dirt on Johnny Depp. Didn't work, obviously. And what I've got here, what time is it now? It's coming up to 1:45 p.m. UK time. So with that, glad to see your July 4th was good, Angel. Yeah, actually, I don't mind fireworks, but the one that annoys me is my dog, my little Charlie boy. But yes, so I've actually got a lawsuit here. So we're going to pause the music. We're going to go on over to it. And this is Paul Baresi's file, which they did, which is not actually being filed until now. This morning. In America, obviously. And this is about Paul Baresi and Adam Waldman against Christina Taft. Okay? So, with this, there's a little bit of a story. Obviously, we all know how nuts and crazy Christina Taft is. And with this one, obviously, the judges basically dismissed it. And she was going on about how Paul Baresi, Adam Waldman, and a few other people, they've been going absolutely nuts. Oh, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're not meant to be Shea. And she was saying all these kinds of other shit as well. We all know exactly the type of person that she is. Well, with this one, this has now been filed for the judge to have a look, because Paul Baresi and Adam Waldman's people, they have found out that Christina Taft, she has actually done illegal ways to obtain phone records. So, obviously we know that she's saying that she's suing Adam Waldman and Paul Baresi and a host of other people because she has said that they've done all of this stupid crap towards her. they've threatened me, they've done this, they've done that, blah, blah, blah. And obviously we all know how nutso Christina Taft is. At the trial, 3 years ago, what did she go and do? She put flyers and all these other things on the car windscreens of the jury. You know? Which is basically witness tampering, you know? Because she was putting all these flyers saying that, oh, Amber Heard's this, that, and the other. Anyway, with this, it's say to all interested parties in their council of record on July 7th, which is today, in courtroom 9C in the United States Courthouse located here, the Honourable Terry, presiding defendant, do move for the count to dismiss plaintiff her act against all the things against them. And it's absolutely nuts to see what this woman has been doing. Like we said, she has been using illegal means to try and obtain things. Which is like, what the hell are you doing? You know, and say this is their motion to dismiss. And it's just interesting to see that she would think this is a good thing to go and do. Because it's not. This is an absolute minefield of her of what they need to do. Because when you look at it... Oh, give me a few moments, folks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's an absolute minefield that she thought she could go out of her way and put all this crazy stuff into motion, basically. Because that's exactly what she's doing. And the way she went about it, the illegal way to obtain phone records of some of the witnesses that Paul Baresi has got. Which, when Paul told me that, I was like, are you fucking serious? And he's like, yeah. He's like, Dan, this is what's going on. And I was like, oh my God. What? I haven't put any ads on. How many of you had, Liz? I say, yeah, literally, I haven't put any ads on yet. And say, we've only had 18 people viewing at the moment, so that's... And we've only been going for like 20 minutes. I'll have a look for that after, Liz. But yeah, it's... The way that she was, that they've gone about it, like say, she's just been going around... Because if you remember, she's tried saying as well, regarding that Johnny Depp did all these horrible things to her. And it's absolutely nuts. So we got by here, as you can see, on the 3, so you got parties, the claims asserted, California State, the RICO claim, which I only know about RICO because of Sons of Anarchy and The Shield. That's all I know, because that's what they use. But it's absolutely insane that this woman, you know, invasion of privacy, as you can see by here, we're not going to go through it all, because at the moment, I'm still waiting on other things for us. But there's the argument going forward. We got the civil harassment claim has failed. The state claim under this, plaintiffs, all of these claims fail. It's absolutely stupid. What I will do, I will go to the conclusion, just so we can show you about what's going on with it. For the reasons set forth here and above, defendant Paul Baresi respectfully requests that the court dismiss plaintiff's sack and each claim for relief contained therein without level to amend with prejudice. Yeah, so with her going around and basically going, how can I get this information? And then she's doing the illegal ways is absolutely insane. Right, so we got, no, I'll show you this part. Plaintiff has now had 3 opportunities to allege facts sufficient to give rise to a claim for relief. She has failed to do so. So everything that she has been, what? Oh, Liz, I'm not putting any ads on. Let me have a look at my thing. So what I've got set is let YouTube insert mid-roll ads for you, which is recommended. And at this moment in time, it is currently on conservative. Lower earnings potential, less interrupted viewer experience. Oh, so, I'm sorry about that, Liz. But yeah, everything that she's been doing, like I say, there's the RICO claim, which is, the racketeer, and that was it. So RICO stands for the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. So with that one there, that is obviously what P. Diddy didn't get found guilty of. So how she thinks that she can get Paul Baresi and Adam Waldman to get done for it, it's like, are you serious? What the hell is she thinking is going to happen with this? But we all know as well that she does have a little bit of money, you know, because obviously her mother and everything else. But with this, it's like, really? This is how you want to go about it? And it's not going to work. It really isn't going to work for her. But just seeing that she wants to go through and try and get people to be either lose their money or end up in jail or whatever, all because she is lying, and we know that she is a little bit on the old dooley, you know? But, oh, here we go. I can show you this. I've got parts marked out where I can show. So, the plaintiff's RICO claim. We'll just zoom in. So, the elements of a civil RICO claim are simple enough. Conduct of an enterprise through a matter, pattern, not matter, racketeering activity going on. Here, the plaintiff has failed to allege facts sufficient to establish the existence of an enterprise, a pattern of predict act of injury to a business or property. Because if you remember, she actually went around and she was saying that, say, Paul Baresi, Adam Waldman, and a host of others, they were threatening her family, they were doing things to her businesses, and it's like, what is wrong? Because again, Paul Baresi, Adam Waldman, they've all got information and a ton of evidence to point, no, this is what's going on. This is how silly this woman is. And it's absolutely nuts to me. It's insane that she's still out there. And yeah, Liz, she does need to be locked up. She really does. And to be honest with you, I got an itch there. She needs to be locked up for her own good. You know, so she doesn't do any harm to anyone. Because it's absolutely nuts. You know, it's when you see that she put in, she wants to do this RICO and all this kind of stuff, it's like, first of all, what makes you think that these two, one is a private investigator who is one of the best in the world, who can literally find dirt on anyone, and he didn't on Johnny Depp because there is none, hence why he was like, I didn't find anything. Adam Waldman, one of the best lawyers and one of the best consiglieres, right-hand man or whatever, his advisor. And she's like, oh yeah, but then you get people like Diddy and all these other people who have had the RICO cases against them. Let's have a look at famous RICO cases, actually. So yeah, so RICO cases, John Gotti and the Gambino crime family. Because that's what it was for. That's what they brought in so they can get all the gangsters. So you had all these people, Hell's Angels, Trump and all these kind of things. And it's like, what are you doing? What makes you think you can do this against someone who has literally done nothing? It's almost like that she thought, ooh, that sounds good, I'll do that. That's what it seems to be. And it's absolutely nuts. But that's what we got with that one, folks. It's, like I say, I am waiting on Paul to get back to me because he said he does have a few other things. So we will be keeping an eye out for them. I can move my emails over here just so if he gets in touch, I will see it. But yeah, it's seeing how she has gone about and all of this. It's like, come on. I really don't understand how she thinks Christina Taft. How she thinks that she can get away with certain things. And it was interesting. Yeah, remember she got a book? She actually has a book, folks. Remember this? Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp and bots. Which is absolutely insane. Which is just like, what is going on? It really is. That's the guy who wrote it with her. Seems rushed. Lies, lies, and more lies. There we go. Rubbish. Awful. Informative. Yay. Some words were cut off on some pages. See, that's how bad this was. Some words were cut off on some pages. But yeah, it's... Remember, obviously, this is where her mother was in the burning house where she left her, which is absolutely nuts. PG&E fined $4 million in deaths of 84 people in 2018 fire. And just seeing so much stuff. We got that to go through as well, folks. We got something good there. But yeah, I really don't understand how she has managed to survive and still go forward thinking that she can do all of this stuff, which is like, nah, it's not going to work. Turn the light down a little bit. There we go. For some unknown reason, the sun has just decided to go behind a cloud. But yeah, there's so many things this woman has done. I really don't see how she is allowed to keep filing these lawsuits. That's the one thing in my mind. I'm like, come on. Surely they must look and say she's got all of these and they're absolutely rubbish. They've all been dismissed by a judge or whatever. Again, it's her money. She can do what she wants with it. But to be honest, I'd be like, yeah, if you filed all of these and they've all been dismissed, we're not going to do anything else. Because it's almost like crying wolf, isn't it? Because you're saying one thing, you keep saying things, you do other things, and the judge is like, no, this is rubbish. And then when something actually does happen, no one is going to believe you. Because you have done all of these false statements and false lawsuits in the past. That is going to come back and bite her in the ass. It really is. Cassandra, yeah. Kel, yeah, I read an article. Can't believe he had the check to speak out, wasn't she? Yeah. It's so... Yeah. Rachel Wood, man. She was... It was just the amount of those people who thought that they could come out and say all of these things. And it's almost like they thought people weren't going to check. It's like, oh, I can say this because this day and age, again, obviously with the Me Too movement, which was amazing to start with, because it did get people like Weinstein away. But then you saw the opportunists who were like, I could use this to my advantage. AH being one. Evan Rachel Woods II. Can't remember her name. Alyssa Milano. Is it Alyssa Milano? The one who was in Commando with Schwarzenegger as his daughter. Yeah, Alyssa Milano. When she went out and she was saying about believe victims, believe all, and all this kind of stuff. But then, when someone came out and accused a politician who Alyssa Milano was friends with, she went to this woman and said, you're lying. Excuse me, I thought you said believe all victims. So they were cherry picking. They were all doing it. And it's absolutely insane that all of these people thought we could just say this or do what we want, and they think that no one's going to check. Does anyone have any evidence? Well, the people who were doing the false claims, the ones who were having all the false accusations against them, they went, excuse me, I have evidence. And that there, they were not expecting. They weren't. AH, for example, she was not expecting Johnny to have any evidence against her. But again, someone advised him. Rightfully so. Kel, been getting it. So, with Manson, he does have some great music, but some of it, though, is a bit like, even for me, and say, again, Slayer, Metallica, Ozzy, all them, I love them all. Some of Manson's songs are great. Some of them are absolutely appalling. But you probably, I would say, for his older stuff in the 90s. Because a lot of his stuff was famous, his version of Tainted Love is amazing. He's got Fight Song, that's another great song. Is Coma White, another great song. Sweet Dreams, he did a cover of that, amazing cover. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff he's, like I say, I've seen him once, and to be honest, he wasn't that great when I saw him in 2018. But it was literally like the last day of a festival, and everyone was just dead. But it was interesting to see him. But yes, so that's what we got there, folks, with the whole Paul Baresi, which I will be doing a full breakdown, though, on the channel. It will be a video. More than likely, it'll be tomorrow or Wednesday when that video does go live. And it'll be around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. UK time. So keep an eye out for that. So, next. I thought that we would move into this whole Hasan Piker thing. And obviously, with a buddy of mine, we do have Legal Mindset, which we are going to be watching a video of. So, some people, you know, say, I'll get thingy up, actually. I'll get the guy who we are actually talking about. And this guy is an absolute moron, okay? So we are talking about this guy right here, Hasan Piker. He's on Twitch. That's all he does. He's not really a streamer. All he does is just literally, if you're a bad guy, so let's say that, you know, which was which was shown in like action movies in the 80s and 90s. You know, oh, we are this organization. We are the bad guys. Oh, we're going to kill people and all that kind of stuff. You know, he's that kind of guy. He supports them. He supports them. And recently, he's been going on and talking a load, and I mean a load of shit, as you can see by here in the top, against Ethan Klein, and they're not a fan of him anyway, but a few other people who this guy has been... he's like, I'm it. You know, I'm the guy. You know, anything I say, I can do. So, he actually did something where he doxed someone live on stream. And he actually had a pew-pew with him. And he loaded it. And he's like, right, guess find who this guy is. And his chat then started doxing the guy. Not Legal Mindset. And he's doing it to this guy and everything else. And with this guy, he goes, oh, I'm going to find out where you are and I'm going to come and get you. Literally threatening someone live and doxing them. Which again, so two literally terms of service for Twitch. He hasn't been banned. He hasn't done anything. So, Legal Mindset, he did a video, he covered it. And he's like, this guy needs to stop. You know, he went through all of it. Literally, you know, this X, Y, and Z. The terms of service, but then he said this actually has a lot of legal requirements which they could be brought against this Hasan guy. So what did Hasan go and do? He tried, and it's the best part, he tried to put down Legal Mindset and try to use the law against him. You do know that Legal Mindset is one of the best in the business. You know, this. So I thought we'd give this video a watch. I haven't watched this video yet. I've seen the other ones where he talks about it and then Hasan has talked about it and a lot of all this other crap as well. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to move myself back up here now because there's no thing coming up. So we're going to put this on now and it's absolutely nuts. It really is.
Twitch has a brand new Hasan problem and this one could have huge repercussions, both legal and non-legal. We're going to get into that today. Of course, on the Legal Mindset, we teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and I'm bringing you this fast facts premiere, a quick and dirty version, while I'm once again on a short vacation in lovely Phuket, Thailand. So another hotel room, another place, but still bringing you the freshest news. So make sure you like this video if you like the fast facts versions. So let's get right into it. Twitch has always taken a preferential stance when it comes to enforcing its guidelines, or at least it, when looking at its terms of service, has not always applied those equally to all groups and people.
Right, with that part by there, that is absolutely very, very true. So with Twitch, they seem... Elizabeth, how's it going? Tim, yeah. Yeah, I get you with that there. Certain words again. But yeah, so... what he has done with Twitch, the guy who owns it, Dan, or whatever his name is, certain people have been banned for literally just calling someone fat. If you remember, we actually looked at Tectone. He's the one who actually got banned for calling a woman fat. And the woman who he actually called fat is actually good friends with Hasan Piker. And going forward... they have literally got rid of him. He's been banned again. And with this one, you know, like I say, with Tectone, he did it, and he's going on, you know, he's doing amazing now on Kick and everything else. But he got banned for calling someone fat. This Hassan guy can literally dock someone live on stream, point a pew-pew at someone, and say all these horrible things, and he doesn't get banned. Absolutely nuts. Right, let's get back to this one.
One of the people that gets the most criticism for this, and that many folks across the board have said, is the really recipient of a lot of the benefit of the terms of service without the burden of punishment, has been one Hassan Piker. Now, today, there was an absolutely extreme incident which really points out the problem for Twitch in having this unequal enforcement involving Hassan, and how this can have legal consequences. And this is involving him swinging around what appears to be, and that's the very key here legally and overall, what appears to be a weapon. So let's take a look at the video. And of course, this is video that I found over on X, which highlights this incident. So we'll take this clip here and give some commentary as we go.
It's time to crusade Iran and Gaza. Mamdani communists. Let's go to war against the left.
So so to give you some background here, it appears there's a chatter in his chat who is made a bunch of comments. Obviously, these are comments that are not fitting with the vibe in the crowd of Hassan's chat.
Yeah.
Obviously,
for
any of this.
With Hassan, obviously, he's the type of guy who will... He will do everything he can online behind the keyboard, and he will say everything, he'll do everything. And when the riots were going on in California last week or the week before, whatever, he did a in real life stream. And he was like, oh, I'm only here peacefully. And then he started, well, what looked like he was throwing things at people. It's like, that's not, doing things nicely, like, you know? But Twitch is just... is seeing people get banned for no reason. You know? That's what it is. And seeing people get banned, even just for stupid things, little things where, you know, like I showed you, I got a warning on YouTube because of a video which they've added back one section which I cut out in their own editor. And it's like, oh, you know, sorry, yeah, we'll do this. But for this, again, we all know why. Twitch's people who do the banning and everything else, they have 3 teams, or 3 units as they call them. One is the people who will go in and ban them. Then the second lot will go in and see things, or if they did this, or if they did that, or whatever. But then there'll be the other team, the third team, they're the ones who you have to go and basically say, please, sir, can you unban me? And those people... they all have the same mindset, and like we always, you know, as we always talk about, their agenda fits in with this Hassan Piker dude. This is why he never gets banned. And when he does, they ban him for 1 day, and they normally ban him on a Sunday because he has Sundays off, which is absolutely nuts. See, Bowser, when trying to form your own platform is very difficult. You know, we've seen some people are doing it, you know, like I say with Kick. Kick have already done it because they got the big money behind them. Hopefully, Twitter can do something like it, because you do have people like Asmongold and all that who are trying to help out. But it's the only thing what annoys me, like I say with Rumble and a few other things, it's trying to get the people over to those platforms. That is the key issue, and that is the key problem, because people don't want to make up new accounts. And obviously, people will stream where the majority of their people are. That's just the way of the game. That is. But it's just the double standards that these people do. And he actually brings up, Legal Mindset does, regarding like Rumble and all that, because Hassan Piker is like, oh, these 2-bit lawyers or something shit like that, you know?
he would have the ability to block and or ban this person. Of course, every single content creator retains the right to ban people out of their chat for whatever reason. Some people are more permissive, some people are more restrictive. That's really up to the creators on their platform. If they choose—
As you can see as well with the guy who's been talking to him, you know, some of these, it's like, yeah, come on. You know, it is funny and stupid, though. That's the problem. And obviously, if you're putting things like this in someone's stream who you know is like this, you know, who is like Hassan, you are going to do something stupid, you know? And this happened. And he also doxed the wrong person, by the way.
For anything, that's up to them. We wouldn't be here today if this was just a block and ban incident, which, once again, I think there was plenty of grounds for him as a creator saying, hey, I don't want this person here. And some of this language was even pretty extreme, saying hang Hassan for treason. Yeah, that's pretty extreme. And you know what? Blocking and banning someone for that would be called for.
Yes.
If someone came into my chat or anybody else's chat and said that about that creator, yeah, they would probably catch a ban. They would probably catch a block and a ban, and possibly a report, a broader report. But the response that Hassan gives here is not proportional nor appropriate to these comments. Let's play this.
In our sincerity and actually delivering for the very working people who've been left behind by our politics.
So let's be clear. He's gone and retrieved what appears to be a pistol. Now, many people have pointed out it could be airsoft or it is airsoft or whatever else. The key here is that it appears to be a real weapon. I'll also note, as someone who played airsoft for like 8-9 years as a kid, I had MP5s, I had pistols, I had a sniper rifle, even an airsoft sniper rifle. You're supposed to have an orange tip or a marker on the end of an airsoft. That would be not a typical airsoft to lack that marker or remove that orange tip, even though, of course, some people do that. Some people make it more realistic. But the key here, and this is a key that is not just in analyzing this for Twitch terms of service, but also broader for the law, is that you can make a physical threat. You can make a threat or try to intimidate somebody with even a fake weapon.
That's the thing there, fake weapon. Even if it is an airsoft weapon, obviously he didn't tell anyone. And he was just there like, are you? And if you don't know if it's fake or not, and you see someone like this, you're going to take it as face value that this person has whatever this is, and it's like, this is what's going on. You know, this is what's happening. And it's just absolutely nuts that how someone like him, like this Hassan, how he's not being banned or anything. This is the problem with a lot of it. And this is why you do see that a lot of people, you know, this is why they don't like Twitch anymore, because of the double standards. Same as YouTube, you know, ever since Susan passed away, sadly.
If you were going to try to hijack a plane and you attempted that with a fake gun, it would not be material in terms of your defense. You would not be able to say, oh, but, well, it was fake, so I couldn't do it all along. You know, when you get caught and arrested and thrown in jail, you don't get off because, oh, it was fake. No, you would lead a reasonable person to believe that was real, and a reasonable person could have fear of that knife, gun, bomb, whatever, despite the fact that it's not objectively real. So that's a defense a lot of people brought up, and I don't think that stands up. Let's continue here.
Compared with President Trump.
It's crazy. It really is.
You know, over the same period of time that I've been running, has been. I would tell him, if the last person who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to look like again.
Okay, fair enough.
Once again, brandishing the weapon, flaring it around. Obviously, there's a point to this. Obviously, there's an individual who this is directed at.
Yep.
You know, this is something that's not really ambiguous in the general intention.
As you may.
Oh, you found his account?
Today, I'll show you 3 ways you can use your smartphone.
So here's another crazy thing about the doxing. So now
this is where I wanted to show you guys as well.
Linked up brandishing a weapon, what appears to be a real weapon, whether or not it is, whether it's an airsoft or whether it's fake. You've paired up brandishing a weapon with doxing, which is revealing their private information, which, by the way, in certain jurisdictions, in certain places in the world, is illegal.
Yeah, so if we remember as well, you know, they tried doxing me, but they couldn't do it. They tried DDoSing me. Didn't do it because, again, because of how my system is set. Because, again, I used to work in IT, social media, and everything else, so I know what to do with that. But they did dox, if you remember, Tug. They smashed up his letterbox as well, and they got done for it. You had the Quartering, he was doxed. And it's funny as well, because a lot of the people who got doxed, they were doxed when they were covering the Johnny Depp situation, obviously. Because who did we have who said he was this mastermind of a computer expert? When he was 12 or whatever, he built his first computer and all this BS. Obviously, we are on about Boozy. But yeah, so many people has been going on, and we've seen doxing gone really bad as well. There was the case on 2 kids, well, not kids, who were 18 or 19-year-old, they're now in prison because they doxed someone who beat them on Call of Duty. So they called the cops on this guy. The guy came out of the front door. Obviously, there was SWAT everywhere. And all he had in his hand was a PlayStation controller. And they thought it was something else because he moved quick, went to go inside, and they, bang, they got rid of him. Yeah, Bows, exact, yeah, is, saying, oh, it's an airsoft, is he going to say, oh, it's not a knife, it's a cleat sharpener, yeah, exactly. And even with butcher knives you get now, they all come with either a stone or the actual steel that you can sharpen the knife on. But yeah, there's so many things, and this guy went on stream. And this guy, he doesn't just have 1,000 or 2,000 people watching him. They're in the 30s and 40s. So, 30-odd thousand, 40-odd thousand watching him. And they're doxing someone. Again, the wrong person as well, which is absolutely insane. Because they didn't do anything about it.
So
which is nuts.
You've done 2 things which are potentially illegal. There's the brandishing, the threats, the intimidation, and then you've got the doxing, right? So you've got 2 separate things you're now doing together. So that this is combining to make it even worse.
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the U2 VPN app, which we can do through the first link in the description.
Fuck are you gonna do, bro?
And of course, I do like the pop-up there just explaining that this
It's
is...
just that as well, what really pisses me off with Hassan, is that Hassan thinks, and I'll go back for you, I just realised, he thinks he's,
app, which we can do through the first link in the description.
Watch now. Watch Hassan.
Fuck are you gonna do, bro?
What are you gonna do, bro? People like him, I absolutely detest. And he's gonna do that one day to one person, and it's going to be the wrong person. And that person is going to beat the living shit out of him. And he's gonna be like Bowles was saying, it's only an airsoft. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna play the victim and be like, oh, I couldn't do anything. But Bowles, 100% correct with that statement there, bud. It is. This, Hassan thinks he's... I don't know why. Probably because he has like 30, 40,000 people in his chat telling him that he's a badass and all this kind of stuff, and he's actively believing it. But one person he's going to do all this to, and let's just say it's not going to work out well for him.
And of course, I do like the pop-up there just explaining that this is clearly against their TOS. This is something that is not, holistically, both the
and I hope he streams
and the
it.
threatening is, of course, against the Twitch terms.
I hope it's an IRL stream and he does that to someone and literally gets his ass handed to him.
Of service, right?
Write a petition? Let's do a crusade, he says. Let's do a fucking crusade, he says. Let's hang Hassan and Mamdani for treason, he says. The fuck are you gonna do?
I will say, though, that is an airsoft gun. Because underneath the gun, on the magazine, you can see the hole. That's where the CO2 canister goes.
The fuck are you gonna do?
But again, no, he literally thinks he's it.
Try to fucking put malware in my phone? Is that what you're gonna do? You skinny bitch.
And to be clear, nothing that Hassan said would be necessarily impermissible. He could say all those things. He could call them, I believe his technical word was a skinny bitch, all he wants. That would have been perfectly fine. He could yell at this guy the whole night, scream at this guy the whole night.
He can.
The problem was the weapon combined with the doxing, right? All the other stuff he could do. That's his show. He can run it how he wants. That wouldn't necessarily be against TOS to just yell at the guy the whole night and make fun of the guy. That's fine. Do it your way. Not what we do on my channel. But hey, he can do it on his channel all he wants. But with that, you open yourself up to a bunch of problems. And Twitch is opened up to a bunch of problems because now they've got to decide what they're going to do with Hassan. And in the past, they've only given him slaps on the wrist. That is, they've given him 1 day or 24-hour bans or sometimes 12-hour bans. And that's been all they've done with him.
Which is so dumb.
But now we've got a serious problem because we've got a situation in which if he is not banned for this, this opens up this behavior for others. So it opens up this behavior, these threats for other people, which can bring on what appears to be real weapons, knives, bombs, and dox people, threaten them. And here's the problem for Twitch. They open themselves up for not just losing advertisers, which is a big non-legal issue, not just looking bad as a brand, because obviously nobody wants to be the platform in which people are openly brandishing weapons and threatening others and doxing them. That's not good for a platform. But you open yourself up to legal consequences as well. Now, obviously, many people know the breach of contract route. And there are arguments in terms of breaching the contract between the creator and the platform in terms of banning somebody for one type of behavior, whereas you don't ban somebody for another. So you don't ban Hassan for this, but let's say another creator is banned for this. Well, there might be a cause of action open up there. Now, there's a lot of challenges with that. That's a difficult one. But one that's even more interesting and one that is really untested, and in fact, there may be many people looking to test this.
Let's have a look how many you got.
A consumer-type action under a private right of action. Every state has their consumer laws, and those laws are sometimes very, very strong. And one thing they protect against is unfair and deceptive practices. And it indeed is a very strong case to say it is an unfair and deceptive practice to benefit some people while punishing others. Because this bias, this, for example, Hassan bias, is not disclosed anywhere. It's not given out in the terms of service. When you read the terms of service...
So I'm going to pause that for a moment. I'm currently on Hassan's Twitch. So, he has... Where is it? 2.9 million followers on Twitch. And his last video, which was recent broadcast, was 2 days ago, 500,000 views. 500,000. Nearly three quarters. Oh no, it is over 3/4, yeah. You got the same there. Look at them all. This is the dude. And it's like... all of this is just absolutely nuts. You know, this guy, he thinks that what he can do and how he thinks he can get away with it, like Bowser saying no. He's using his massive platform to basically just to get people on his side and to literally, no, you need to do it like this. Whoever I hate, you must hate. And again, to me, that's just sheep mentality.
Nowhere does it say everyone will be punished except for Hassan Piker. Everyone will be banned except for Hassan Piker. Or, for example, if you want to be more broad, everyone will be banned except people who share Hassan Piker's political beliefs or affiliations or associations. If that was disclosed publicly, then fair dues, then you can do what you're trying to do. Of course, advertisers may have an issue with that, but legally it wouldn't be as deceptive. But now you're deceiving the consumer, both the people that are consuming the content, that are expecting that their favorite content creators will not be banned, and then seeing them get banned, and deceiving the creators themselves by lulling them into a belief that they can stream on your platform safely and do what they want, just like Hassan. But then they're
This is
ultimately
it.
punished. And they're punished for a much longer period of time. They're losing a much larger slice of revenue, memberships, subscriptions, etc., affiliate deals than Hasan. So you're able to point to that and say, I have damages because I am being banned for 7x, 10x, 30x, way longer than Hasan. And I can bring this private cause of action for an unfair and deceptive practice on the part of Twitch. And there's a lot of folks that may be opened up for that. So looking at this, real big problem, and would be even a bigger problem if there was a real incident where somebody got into an altercation where there was a threat made like Hasan, and then somebody responded with force. We saw the case of Sin City Manny in Las Vegas, the streamer that responded to taunting and threats of other streamers. People are not beyond responding with violence, particularly.
And with that, if you remember, we actually watched the video where, you know, say, what's he actually on now then? That's Sin City Manny. Because obviously the whole thing where he's gone to jail. Because if you remember, we showed the video where one guy was with his wife and this other streamer, this Sin City Manny, came up behind him and just unloaded. Is he, so we got by here. Sin City Manny, defense against the state 1 week ago. So he claims he's claiming self-defense. Where was the formally charged? Yeah, so he formally charged 2 counts of this for the deadly of the Las Vegas Strip, yeah. The attorney asked for a 3-week status check, saying Ruiz wanted to explore the possibility of hiring a lawyer. Yeah, so that's what he's on about now, is Sin City Manny, who literally got rid of someone who was literally they were just saying stupid shit against each other.
America,
it's insane.
That is something in 2025. That's something that could happen, and God forbid that do happen. Would be the absolute end of Twitch as a platform. What do I see them doing? They've got to do something against Hasan. Hopefully, they give him
probably
a
nothing
term ban, more than just 24 hours. But unfortunately, Twitch has been known to be very light on its favorite golden boy. But let me know in the comments below what you think about the whole situation and what do you think they're going to do with Hasan?
Which is absolutely nuts.
And I'll catch you on the next.
Which is absolutely nuts. But if you just go into Legal's videos as well, because he has done a couple regarding this. Obviously, you got the fast facts there. You know, yeah, defamation, another one. It's interesting to see how Twitch as a platform is protecting him. You know, that's the worst thing going. But again, no, can we actually find out how many subs they have on Twitch? Not followers, but subs. Because obviously, you know, if he's bringing in, he's got 2.9 million followers. Say out of them, say 1 million people are subscribed to him. Twitch is making bank on him. That's why they won't get rid of him, which is absolutely insane. But, yeah, both. Oh, yeah. You see, anyone's in their legal right, yeah, has bumped his head for banning people. It's a little bit dumb to see how this Dan guy, the one who runs Twitch, and some of the things he's been coming about and saying. Perfect example, if you just go back to the old, the hot tub streams. You know, he made a category just for that. And it's like, but then you saw other people trying to do things. Oh, no, you can't do that. Absolutely insane. But to see that they're literally not doing anything against Hasan, it's stupid. It's giving other people false hope that they could probably try and do something of similar, you know, even if it's threatening people or whatever. It's like, oh, look what he's doing. You know, he's brandishing a weapon. Again, doesn't matter if it's fake. And it's like, oh, okay, so that's allowed. If someone gets banned on Twitch in the next couple of weeks for doing something similar, that's going to open up a big bag of worms for Twitch. It really is. But yeah, he needs to be permanently banned. He's, you know, because he has all of these things with other political commentators or whatever, and it's like, he does seem to be going the extremist way. You know, he actually had a bad guy on with him, And he was like, oh, we love you. You know, we'll help you. If you need money, we'll send it. And it's like, what are you doing? You know, it's just, It's, yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's going to happen one day. It really is. Something's going to happen. He's going to say something stupid or threaten the wrong person, and he's going to end up on the ground. That's what's going to happen there. But I thought, you know, say, looking at all of that, just because obviously we've had people who have been banned on YouTube, we've been banned on Twitter and Facebook and all these other places for literally defending someone and trying to show evidence against people. And then you got people like this Hassan guy and the people he hangs around with. They get away scot-free with doing absolutely vile things. It's insane, and I really cannot see why that they, that they just keep going with him. But one thing we're going to look at now, though, folks, was I thought this would actually be kind of interesting and funny because it is a basically fuck around and find out moment. So, we have this. This is what happened.
This is what happens when you try to break an officer's nose.
So I need you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay. I need you not to touch me.
I'm not going to touch you. Why would I touch you?
Get off the car.
What's going on?
I guess I wasn't here. She attacked staff. She started, when I pulled up, she was punching staff in the face.
We're okay right now. If you want to keep coming, that's fine. What's going on?
Stop talking about it. She was attacking staff. I need your people to not touch me either. The other staff member called
Here we go.
because I pulled up and the staff was trying to pull off. I was trying to get the staff to pull off
So the
cars.
staff member that got punched in the face left?
She was trying to leave.
So
but
this is her right
yes,
here?
and Kayla jumped on the car as she was pulling off. And
I'd be like, get off the car
she can't
now.
leave. She can't go anywhere, but she just attacked
What
her.
are you so upset
I
about?
don't want to talk to you, Papa.
Why don't you
Ah,
touch me?
here we go.
Can you roll it down so I can talk to you?
It's not going to go
Do
well.
you have any injuries?
No, I'm straight.
You sure? Basically what she said, she just started wailing on you?
That's it. That's all.
You want press charges?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If she's gonna get in. If she hit me.
Get out of the car.
Come on, Kayla. Get out. Kayla, come on, Kayla. Get out.
What is...
Get out. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't
Oh. Haha. Yes.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
We love tasers on this channel. Liz, what is a cracker? I'm a cracker. White. That's what they call white people.
Put your hands behind your back.
We love tasers.
I got you. You okay?
Is she bleeding or anything?
I got her right arm. Put your hand behind your back. Watch out, she bites.
Oh, she bites.
Yeah, now you're going to jail.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't understand it when,
She okay?
you know,
She's having a seizure. She has a
All right, we're rolling on her side.
well, she shouldn't have started shit, should she?
Oh, sit down.
Oh. Bloody hell, she must have got kicked in the face so hard. Wow.
She chipped my tooth.
Jeez.
Which one? Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, the poor girl. Poor woman.
Teeth look fine. I don't see anything.
Jeez.
My nose feels so weird.
I wonder if her nose is broken.
Again. Now you're going to fucking jail.
Yeah, the DA just drops her charges anyway.
Fucking kick the cop. How old is she?
She's old enough.
Good.
They just never charge her.
Oh my days. Straight away. Oh, the DA just dropped the charges. I'm sorry, what? Nah, she's literally just assaulted a police officer. You know, it's like, come on. Oh. Sometimes, you know.
Just stay on her legs. Just no. Stop!
See, she's still going.
51, if you could send us a couple more, please.
Wow.
Stay there. The f is your stop!
No, get off of me!
No, you're about to get pepper sprayed.
Get off of me!
No.
We'll find out after, boss.
Anybody have a cage?
Nope. Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Wagon coming.
Get off of me!
No. Stop. Copy.
Huh?
Just make it through. Stop fighting.
Lost! Get off of me!
No.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
No.
They're not gonna get off you, darling.
No.
You literally just beat up a copper. There we go, straight away. Gelf, how's it going, bud? How you doing? So she's literally just said, I'm gonna get my father and my uncle to roll up on you. So it's like, right, okay, then now you're threatening to get people killed. We're gonna lock them up too. That's what I would do.
It's not really bleeding that bad. Let's just get a rag and maybe an ice pack. We're gonna take you to the hospital. Sure. I don't know for sure.
Get off of me! Get off of me! Bro, get the f off of me, bro! Get the f off of me! Get off of me!
No.
Get the f off me! I do nothing wrong, bro!
Yeah, you punched somebody and you kicked a cop in the face.
She was coming after me, fucking worm!
Yeah, because you're trying to climb in a car.
What the f am I supposed to do, bro?
Can you look at me? Just in the nose or not in the head at all?
She just said, you know, coming after me or whatever.
Get off of me! Get the f off of me, bro! Get the f off of me!
Wait.
Get off of me!
Ah, Gelf, that's awesome.
Get off of me!
I would literally rag her face to put the rag over her, and basically, I'd tase her again just to shut her up. That's me, though.
Sergeant's on the way, but she did have a seizure. No, this person here. Do you need to go to the hospital? Ma'am, do you need to go to the hospital?
No, because she'll just fake as shit.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
Why, yeah. Where'd you hurt? In it? Bows, exactly.
Get the f off of me! Get off of me! Bro, this is...
Does she think it's not brutality? You're the one who beat them up first.
You're hurting me, bro! Get off of me! Get off of me, bro!
She bites, guys.
Let me know when we're
Get
ready.
off of me!
1, 2, 3.
Get off of me! Let me go! Let me the fuck go! Why are you choking me?
I'm not choking
You're
you.
choking me, bro! You're choking
Well, have a nice sleep, girl.
Get the fuck off of me! Get the fuck off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Exactly, Kim. The sad thing is as well, if they see all of this, and they're probably out in the street watching what's going on,
Get the fuck off of me, bro!
and
Hold on.
if she, because again, when the police turned up at the start, they were like, oh yeah, we know this, she does it all the time. She beats people or whatever, this sort of thing. And now this happens. And when she was there trying, and she's there trying to get on the, inside the car, and the woman in the car is like, no, get her out, get her out. What happens? They go in to try and get her. She kicks the copper in the face. Straight away, they're going to get tased. That's assaulting a police officer straight away. The sad thing is as well, though, the woman in the car, she goes, I'm not pressing charges. That's the problem. That is the problem. Because they've done it before, so no matter how many times, and they've probably gotten away with it. All of a sudden, they're like, the police are turned up, and they're like, oh, no, and start screaming like a little child just because they've thrown their toys out of the pram. But I would tase her, again. That's me. I would tase the shit out of her. Like, see, Yoshi.
No. Get in the wagon.
No.
Get in.
No.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
No, y'all gonna hurt me. The fuck?
You're hurting yourself.
Get off of me. Get off of me. No.
I will tase you and put you in.
Get off of me.
Get your feet in the wagon.
Get the fuck off of me, then. Get off of me.
Back up.
You want to get pepper sprayed?
I don't care.
Spray.
Pull your feet in the wagon. Pull your feet in the wagon.
Here we go. She's gonna start screaming now. Why have you done this?
Get in the wagon. You're gonna get sprayed again. Get in the wagon.
You got his camera?
So, okay. My nose, it goes one way and comes back. I've broken it 3 times.
Oh, great.
So you're doing
That's my first bloody nose ever.
Yeah, Bow's 1000%. She's the one who asked for it all.
I know.
So, post tasing, she had like a 30-second seizure. Does she still need to be transported to the hospital?
I don't think she had a seizure. I think she was faking it. To be almost like, oh, I'll fake a seizure, stat, whatever, just so she can get the cuffs off her and all that kind of shit. That's what I think that was.
She's got to get checked out.
I don't know how we're going to do that, but...
Our ambulance is good with it, but...
Let's just go to Mary's.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just put her on the bed.
Is she okay?
Well,
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, should have put her in a straight jacket if they got one.
With who? Do I have to?
Hospital?
Do I have to?
You don't have to, no.
Yeah, if they don't think it's broken.
Doesn't look like it.
When you pinch up in this area, does it feel like things are moving around?
Well, that's a good
Everything
sign.
seems pretty standing in put.
Yeah, it feels fine. It's mostly like right here in my lip.
Yeah, no, she hasn't got a broken nose.
Wonderful. When you push your tongue, does anything move back and forth? Nope. Okay. Good.
This is the chick that climbed the tower. Right?
Yeah. And beat up Jenny. And beat up this person. And did this. All the charges
So if you could
get
just
dropped.
get a statement.
So she's well known. So she is well known to them all. Wow.
If you can't, I still got enough for what we have here. So.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. It's my first bloody nose. It looks okay.
Yeah.
It hurt.
This suspect was charged with substantial battery, battery to public officers, resisting, obstructing, causing bodily harm, disorderly conduct, and 4 counts of bail jumping.
Oh my god, bail jumping! Oh, Liz, yeah, you can fake a seizure. All you gotta do is, like, you can just roll your eyes in the back of your head, put them up there, and just start shaking. And, again, if you just have some spit in your mouth, you can get that to dribble out. It's sad that people do that. It really is.
Records indicate the suspect spent 3 days in jail before being released to a group home. Her defense attorney requested an examination by a psychologist to see if the defendant was not guilty by reason of insanity.
No.
After approximately 4 months, the doctor advised the court the insanity claim was not supported. Finally, almost a year later, right before the case was to be sent to trial, the defendant pleaded guilty to felony assault on an officer on the condition of 6 other charges being dismissed. She was sentenced to 3 years of probation.
This is the reality of the...
Bullshit, that is. That's bullshit, isn't it? That is just bull. God. That is just... It's insane that she got off with that. Well, yeah, she did, didn't she, really? She technically got off. Yeah, you know what? So, Bowser, you are right with that. It's... When you see some people who claim insanity and they actually get it to be done, and then afterwards they go, oh, I just did that. It's like, what? Oops, excuse me. But, yeah, it's seeing things like this, and, ooh. Have we seen this one? I am not sure if we've seen this one, folks. Right, Bowles, you know with that there, my dad said something similar about a week or so ago. Because obviously, literally, you know, 70s and 80s and the 90s, 70s and 80s when he grew up. And he was like, back then, obviously, you know, if they were like that, they would get locked up. They would. And it's insane to see how many people this day and age, how they will do something, they will break the law, then they will play victim and try and get everyone to be like, oh, not your fault. No. If you, in my eyes, if you break the law, that's it. You've broken the law. That's it. You've broken the law, you get the consequences. Everyone who goes, oh, well, this happened because of it. No, sorry. That's how I look at things. It's if you broke a law, no matter how stupid or silly the law is, you just gotta take the consequences. That's how I look at it. But, just dating myself. Yeah, well, yeah, like I say, my dad said exactly the same thing. But it is true, though. It is. Because because he was saying, back then, he goes, obviously, if someone was acting like how this person was in this video then, that's it. You know, they're locked away in the hospital for a bit. And that's it. And like I said, I got a friend, my friend Ross, who none of us have seen in years. And his dad passed nearly 20 years ago. And he went off the deep end. And I mean deep end. And he was placed in a hospital up by here called Landock, which over the last 6 or 7 years, they've built a brand new section for people like him. And sometimes we see things and, you know, we receive messages now and again off him. And some of them, it's really upsetting because we know, because it's literally things like, you know, oh, you know, the Martians and, you know, proper messed up stuff. And like, you know, he's this person and everything is fake, no one likes it and all this kind of stuff. And seeing him in that and hearing from him, like I say, we still speak to his mum and we're like, how is he? And she's like, he's not doing well, you know, this has happened or this has happened. It's sad, but he is in the best place for him. That's how we look at it. And that's how we look at a lot of these sort of things. If you are like this, you are in the best place for you. Like say, this person here, that girl Len, she literally needs to be in a hospital where she can't hurt anyone else, you know? And more than likely, she may actually need to be put in a straitjacket if that's how she's acting towards people, you know? But we're going by here, folks, which is Neighbor from Hell versus a SWAT team. First of all, right, Bows, he said about throw him on the island and all this. Didn't something come out like the FBI and Department of Justice said that he never had a list? Which I'm going to try and get for a stream this week, or I'll try and find it.
Jesus Christ. Hello? I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
So this here is a Neighbor from Hell against a SWAT team. Yeah, I thought so, Bows. Yeah, it's... can't remember why they were closed down. They were doing horrific things. Sadly, that is true. You know, the thing is, though, some hospitals were good and some places needed them. But obviously, you know, back in the 50s, 60s and all that, they were doing all the experiments on them. Hell, even in the 80s, they were doing it.
I don't want to go up to his door. Yeah. I don't know if we should get another unit or what.
Oh, well, have a nice time, Liz.
How are you?
You don't have any fucking authority over me. In fact, if you ever fucking arrested Rick Staley, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, here we go.
Is this yours? Is this your stuff?
back in there. You have no authority over me.
Is this your
Well, could you come watch, could you clean this off the road?
You haven't arrested motherfucking Rick Staley? You better fucking do it right now.
Wow, this dude. This dude.
Is this your stuff?
Hell.
Is this your
Yeah.
stuff? I'm just asking if this is your stuff.
You're going to heaven. Go home and go to heaven.
I'm just trying to
I wonder if the old alcoholic and the old drugs. I am gonna mute it though a minute because of the music. There we go. Talking to the neighbor.
Is this your stuff?
Wrong turn.
I'm asking if this is your stuff.
Bows, I love Wrong Turn. I love it. Wrong Turn 1 is great. I don't know why they decided to do, what, 6 or 7 stupid ones.
Because if it is, I don't want it to be thrown away.
Did you read this? You are going to.
Okay.
What?
Sir, I don't want to throw your stuff out if it's your stuff.
You are a black man and so am I. Look at me.
What?
I am a black man or you're going to hell.
Wow. Intimidator. How's it going, bud?
Well, then I'm going to have to start throwing this stuff out of the way.
No authority over you.
I'm going to start throwing this stuff away then.
Watch this. Watch the
Oh. I am going to mute it just for a moment. Yep. Let's have a look. Uh-oh. This dude, man. Oh. Here we go. Man. This guy's nuts. Oh, here we go. She got the rifle out.
I don't know where he came out. I can't even see him.
Did he have a gun in his hand? Is that what he said?
I don't know what he said.
What is wrong with the rifle?
What the hell's she doing? Is it jammed? It is jammed. That's not very good.
I don't know if I should move my car up more or just keep it right there because I can't see shit.
Yeah, there's the wood line right there.
I'll move up a little
This
closer.
guy is an absolute loony bin, isn't he? We've gone from one loony bin to another. Oh my god. Man. Absolutely nuts, though, this guy is.
I see him up here. I may be able to clear the channel for now. I'm going back. Both subjects are back in the residence. You can probably clear the channel for now. I could have sworn I heard him say he had a gun.
Well, he counted down, didn't he?
On the chair.
We didn't hear him say that he had a weapon or whatever, but he did do a countdown. So unless he was like basically, get away from my property, you know, 3, 2, 1.
I was checking.
Okay, yeah, I seen the chair over there.
Dude, it's not how I want to start my morning.
Sure.
Hey, let me see your hands.
Nice sunrise.
Yo, let me see your hands. Turn around and face away from us.
Oh.
What does he have?
Just a little freaking insects in your name. Yo!
212 fire. We got one back out in the road. He's got something smoking in his hands.
Oh.
So we got this one over
What's
here.
he got?
I tried clearing up the road. He's yelling. He's like, "Don't come on my property." Borderline solving citizen. So I'm trying to clear up the road. I'm like, "Hey, is this your stuff? Is this your stuff?" I'm just gonna let them do whatever they want. It's their property. Whatever.
Yeah, do whatever you want on your own property.
Because people are complaining about not being able to get to the roadway. He grabs a bottle and chucks it at me. I mean, it landed right in front of the grass, so it didn't hit me, but he picks it up and tries to throw it at me.
Do you have any charges?
Sold LEO. I just sold LEO. But the guy went back inside, and when I was moving my car so we can get cover, I could have sworn I heard him saying something about I have it and it's loaded.
Well, we never heard that.
Would you agree with that? I just sold LEO.
I believe that, because that thing, he chucked that thing right at you.
The problem is that this is their backyard right here, so that we have no cover here, and I can't see.
Ah.
So all we have is just this.
All right, let's see if we can get another.
It's, let's say, yeah, it's your property, your bit of land or whatever. You can do whatever the hell you want, like, you know. But it's just the fact that all that shit is in the middle of the road, and they're like going on, "Oh no, you have no right here" or whatever, and it's like, especially when he said you're a black man and I'm a black man, it's like, mate, you're white, you know. But again, no, I wonder. Well, he's more than likely under the effects of certain chemicals. I think is probably the best way to describe it.
On that side of the road.
Can we get our next unit to come in from the east side so we can get containment on the east side of the residence?
How many people are there?
Chauffeur 2. I think it's his dad.
There he is, right there.
Sheriff's officer, come on.
Huh.
Sheriff officer, come out to us. Drop the speaker.
It's not gonna work for you, bud. I am muting that because of the music. Sorry, folks. Yeah, we can't have that there. Anyway, Bow's sake, obviously, because we can't do it because we've got music on. How was your July 4th, folks? You have a good time? Yeah. Oh, we got another cop car coming. Yeah, turn the music. It's actually really funny, the music he's playing. Oh, what it? Right. Bring it back on a minute.
Okay, put that down. Put it down.
What the hell's wrong with this guy? It's
Get over here. We're gonna set our perimeter back. We need to make sure the house is.
So make contact this house and then. Hey, Sheriff Office, I'm gonna need you to clear your house out and start moving down the road because we're having an active situation right now. Okay.
Just me and him and the two kids.
Okay,
so
all right.
We're gonna get in my car and go ahead and yeah.
All right, thank you. They're getting the kids ready and they're headed out. Just grab some shoes and let's come on.
poor, you know, that must be kind of terrifying, to be honest with you. PNG, how's it going? Don't worry. We're good.
They're able to set up a perimeter around the suspect's entire house, completely surrounding him with multiple armored vehicles.
Good.
There's an open bar where you could see into the living room, but it's too dark in there. We have a spotlight, we might be able to see them in there. He's baiting us in there.
Oh, itch.
Try that light, see if it brights up a little bit. Just try that spotlight. Can you have him back up?
Brooks got to back up.
Hey, Rick, can you just back up to where you were and just keep your light on it, and even if it helps a little bit, it'll benefit us up here. Try to lay down. Yeah. They're waving something.
They're waving. They're baiting us.
They're baiting us. It's absolutely insane. You know what? I love watching these type of videos because just seeing what they're doing here. And like I say, what Bob was saying there, wasted money because the female cop didn't shoot in seconds. Again, saying it could have been avoided, they didn't really do anything. All they did was throw a bottle at him and didn't hit him. But if they did say, obviously, if it's loaded, then I'd be with you there. I just want to tase people. But, again, they did say, they did warn him. But, you don't know how many's in the house, do you? And, like I say, going by how she handled the rifle as well. Like I say, we got Bowser, and we got Intimidate, obviously, in the army and everything else. And she doesn't know what she's doing. This is probably the best call that she did. Because what if that happened to her when she was in the house? Or if something did happen. And that's how she's doing it with the rifle. Because to be honest with you, if I was in this situation, and like I say, with the training, I would make sure my training is spot on, you know? Screaming spot on with the with how to make sure the gun's jammed or whatever. But she was just farting about with it. You know? Well, didn't really say, there's nothing about going to heaven or now I'm going to hell or whatever. But yeah, like I say, the way she handled the rifle is just like, come on. You know, I haven't done any training, even I know what she did was messing up. You know? Jeez, they got another... I do like these tanks, so I'll just give it a chat off here. These bloody battering rams. And she's in the doorway. Yeah. Nice. Just send it in.
Come out now with your hands up. You're gonna get hit again. Come to us now. Gonna shoot it again. I got it. You are under arrest. Come out now with your hands up. You're gonna get hit again. You are under arrest. Come out here and we'll get you help. Come out here now with your hands up.
Yeah.
Crawl to us.
Nice cape. He wasn't the one who was doing it, was it?
There's still another suspect inside.
Oh, so yeah, this guy, the one they just got then, wasn't the one who was, who threw the bottle.
He's not exposing himself at all. Just the claw. That's him. Sheriff's office, don't move! Sheriff's office, don't move! Sheriff's office, don't move! Sheriff's office, don't move!
Yeah, there we go. Now, Bowles, literally, shoot him. Jeez. What's wrong with this dude?
No, sir. I only had a Bible. Oh, I think.
Obviously, he's under the influence.
Somebody help me. I've been shot 6 times. I did nothing. I preached about Jesus. You better fucking do it right now. Somebody help me. I preached about Jesus. Oh, it hurts so bad. I know it's gonna hurt. Oh, God. Oh, God. What did I do? What did I do? All I tried was preaching about Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
Nobody even asked me about my 38 years of law enforcement. Nobody even asked me if I was God. Guess what? You touched me, you're dead now. No, you're dead. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry I did anything, sir. Oh, tighter, please. Tighter, please. I'm a dangerous guy. Please stand.
Will you stand up?
I will try.
You'll stand up?
I've been shot 6 times.
Can you stand up?
I'm trying, sir.
Can you? I got you. Come on, just stay up, all right?
Oh my God!
Stay up. Stand on this foot.
I was shot.
Bloody hell.
Any bombs in the house? Guns at
Yes.
booby traps?
Yes, I am the president of the United States.
What about booby traps?
Oh.
Stand up. Come on. We got you.
I was a warrior.
We got you.
Nobody cheered.
We got you.
Nobody cheered that I love Jesus. Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah, almost there. Come on.
I'm trying.
Wow.
I need you to sit up, please.
I've been shot 6. What did I do? What did I do? No, I want to know what I did. I've been arrested. What did I do? They don't know what I did. They have no.
What did I do?
Fucking end this now. Fucking end it. I am serious. End this now! End this now!
Still working on clearing it with the robot.
Here I am. Send me. Here I am. Send me.
Oh, so we have another one for the asylum.
I am Robert the Truth Teller. It ends right now. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Here we go. Another one. What is wrong?
I am the fucking devil. And if you don't let me out, yeah, that's what you feel. I am the fucking devil. You're trying to fucking think I'm the fucking devil. You don't even know what I'm charged for. I'm the fucking devil. Tell me why I was arrested. I'm the.
I already did.
What?
Yes, I already did.
You already did what?
I already told you.
You have no fucking clue why I'm here, huh?
You're getting charged an additional threat.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Go ahead. I'm gonna murder you. You be smug.
See you later, Kim. Thanks for coming along.
Like you did last time. I do remember that. That is the one fucking thing I remember, because that was the fucking thing that broke the camel's fucking back. But it can't this time. It has to break Caleb's back, because that's the way it fucking happened. I'm still alive! Watch out! Watch out! You're gonna fucking die, dumb fuck!
This suspect
Wow.
aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, 3 counts of assault on a law enforcement officer, exposure of sexual organs, and resisting an officer without violence. Court records indicate he pleaded guilty to felony aggravated assault on a police officer and battery on law enforcement. He was released several months later, and Florida Department of Corrections indicates
Florida.
release through October 2029.
Now the officers thought they were just responding to a suspicious.
That is absolutely just nuts.
I would feel the same way as these officers. Now, first off, I didn't know if he was having a garage sale or not, because he turned his own lawn into a landfill. But honestly, Robert wasn't just tossing trash. He was broadcasting a mental meltdown for the police and the whole neighborhood to see. Now, the deputies gave him every chance, verbal commands and de-escalation, and they even backed off when he started throwing stuff at them. Then he made it worse, because once the deputies believed that he might have a gun, the deputies have to back off, and they called in the Rook. If you're not familiar with the Rook, it's an armored tactical vehicle used by SWAT for situations just like this. It has a vehicle extraction tool, and it also has a ballistic shield attachment so police can approach a suspect undercover. It also has a breaching ram, and that's for knocking down walls and doors. It's like a defensive tank for police. And some people forget when a
That would be cool to have a go in.
He's bluffing. They have to take action and treat it accordingly. And think about this. He did come at the deputies claiming that he had a weapon, so this could have ended in gunfire. And in my opinion, this is what correct training looks like in law enforcement. And the truth is, the Rook turned this dangerous standoff into a controlled takedown. That machine didn't just protect the deputies. It protected Robert, who was literally begging for a bullet. Because we have a suspect threatening violence, so the Rook pulls up, and suddenly the odds tilt in law enforcement's favor. And it's not about intimidation, it's about survival. And on this call, it was a difference between body bags and handcuffs.
Interesting. Yeah, that guy should be just locked up and, well, just locked up. I think that's why it is there. But yeah, it's, like say, Bows, it's apples and oranges, mate. You know, it's like you could be CEO saying, you know, this needs to be done, but they're doing it by the book. You know, as that other copper just said then, that's what they do. But in the say at the start, when you were saying that and you started throwing shit, yeah, that would be like, nah, you're threatening us, take a shot. But obviously they don't want to have that on their conscience. But yeah, it's absolutely stupid. But I say we got one by here now, which is the last video I'm going to show, but it is 40 minutes long though. And this one is how a false report, because obviously we've talked about and we've looked into so many false reports over the last Oof. What we know, we're 2025, last 6 years, 7 years. You know, we've done a lot of the false reports of what they do. And it's sad that people do these false reports. Funnily enough, actually, here in the UK, there was, this morning, actually, on the news, they were talking regarding false reports, and that, which I was actually quite surprised at. They were like, exactly how we've talked about it. If, you know, someone files a false police report, the person who files that false report needs to be done for the amount of time the other person who they're accused of. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, people are actually talking about that, and that's actually what they want. Which is, you know, which is exactly what I want. These false reports, they can ruin so many people and damage so many people's lives. But again, like with this one by here, you know, literally, a false report kills a police officer.
Can authorize it. It's a good pursuit. I told him to continue.
Officers with the Santa Fe Police
Department
Aaron, how's it
received
going?
A
call about a woman who was carjacked and kidnapped at knife point. Officers initiated the pursuit, but no one could have prepared them for the horror that followed.
They're making a left turn. They're headed southbound on Carolina, and they're headed back up to St. Mike's now.
Okay, going towards them.
We're going back eastbound on St. Mike's, passing Pacheco. Swerving in and out of traffic. 254, you go ahead, I got calm. Let's just make sure that the third officer goes and gets 49, please. Meanwhile, you guys stay on it, please. Santa Fe notify the SO and SP.
I will say, there's one thing I love about America. I've only been to Florida, but it's just how smooth and flat the roads are. I will say that. Round here, they are atrocious in the UK.
So eastbound speed is about 63, and we're passing both off. Now turning on west, via west. Turn on Royal Treviso. We are now headed back northeast over I-25. Continue over I-25.
Oh, Bowes, you need to come to the UK, mate. These look so soft compared to our roads.
You're going to be on to oncoming traffic going over I-25. Now he's headed on to I-25, wrong direction. And he's going to be headed on to the French Road.
Monitor it as best as you can. Break Santa Fe, the information that we have is that someone was kidnapped in that vehicle, is that correct?
Yeah, female approached a calling party, said that there was a male in her car with a knife that wouldn't get out. Female got back in the car, they both took off, so both female and male, the man should be in that car. She was screaming to call the police, but the vehicle left the parking lot.
Okay, we're still currently headed southbound, opposite lane, and we are headed to come out to exit 290.
I do love seeing the police chases as well.
Speeds are at 87.
Oh, wow.
Light traffic at the moment.
So if they are chasing someone, how is this going to be a false report?
Headed south on I-25 in the northbound lane.
And he just turned around. We are now flipping back, headed back onto
I-25, and now we're headed back into Santa Fe.
Copy. Anybody that's ahead of us that's close to the highway, let's see if we can get some flights set up. We're again headed in the opposite lane of travel, so we're traveling north in southbound traffic.
Yeah, say, because They're chasing someone.
Copy. Anybody that's ahead, let's see if we can't start slowing traffic down that's coming the opposite direction against them.
Speeds are at 90, light traffic.
Bloody hell, 90 miles an hour against traffic.
Light traffic, speed still at 90.
Speed still 90, light traffic.
How dark is it watching this off? Oh! Oh! That was insane. I rewound it. Holy shit!
Call 911.
Moments after the crash.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that there, thank you for calling 911. Wow. That. Yeah, never mind. Like, literally, holy shit.
The suspect sideswipes a truck.
He just wrecked out. Swipes the truck.
He's slowing down, going to the left.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now!
Obviously, the cop went into the truck. Oh my days.
319, myself and another unit just got into a head-on collision here.
Let me see your hands! Walk to me! Where is he? Where is he? Walk back to me! Walk back to me now!
How are you guys 10-4? I got the female coming back to me right now.
Jeez.
Come back to me. Let me see your hands.
319, I'm 10-4. I'm gonna check on the other unit.
So he's the one that crashed as well.
What is he?
On the
Is he
side.
in the car? No, he went that way. Come here. Get down, get down. Let me check you. Get in the car.
Okay.
Get in the car, get in the car. Let me see, I need to check you. I need to check you for weapons.
Okay.
Where's he at? Who is it?
His name is Mark. He's my boyfriend.
Does he have any weapons?
Yes, he does.
What does he have?
He has a gun.
Where's he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
Okay, stand by. So I have the victim right now in the back of my car. She's saying it's her boyfriend, unknown on the name yet. He's got 1080 with a gun, went into these bushes right here.
Okay, let's get some clarification on exactly where we're at, and we need to establish a perimeter on that, please.
Okay, what is his name?
His name is Mark.
Mark what? Okay. Where, he ran off, or what?
Yes, he did.
Are you sure he's not in the vehicle?
I'm sure, sir.
You're positive?
I'm positive, sir. He hit me, and he ran.
Okay. We need to clear this vehicle as well. I don't know if there's anybody else in here.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
He was gonna burn me.
Did he stab you at all? Did he hurt you at all?
I don't know.
Okay, what kind of gun does he have?
He had a knife to me too.
He has a gun or no?
A gun and a knife.
Okay. What's his last name?
Hello, Santa Fe 911. Hey, this is 319. I need a 55.
Okay, where are you?
I was involved in that pursuit.
Like I say, obviously that one we just saw then was the car who went off to the side, not in front.
Does anybody have the suspect's last DOT?
He went this way or what?
I don't know, sir.
Stand by, trying to get it.
He hit me.
Okay, any units that are coming up, what I want you guys to do is start diverting I-25 bound, I-25 northbound traffic off of the highway.
When did he get out of the car? Were you driving?
No.
I know, it's take a breath. We're trying to help you get information.
I was not.
Do you think it's just her? Because I'm thinking now, like I say, literally, when did he get out of the car? That's exactly what I was thinking when he said it. Because obviously you had the two crashes, and he sideswiped. So obviously then, when he went to the side, it's like the coppers would have seen it, wouldn't they? You know, well, one of them would have. Is this is what, is she the one who's lying? Was it just her?
He was driving?
And he said that he was gonna kill me and light me on fire. There's gas in the car. Yes. Tell him be careful, there's gas in there.
I think I'm okay.
This is it, Bo. This is what I'm thinking.
Over to a medical dispatcher, that way they can take all your information.
Okay, somebody's saying that.
So, if we're going by the title, which is how a false report did this to the police officer, do you think she'd literally, like we saw with the little girl, the one who said, oh, my friend's been kidnapped, blah, 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 and they're going down here. It could be the similar thing, but she's the one in the car. That's what I'm thinking at the moment.
The suspect is a mark, no date of birth. Apparently there's gas and fire in the car. I didn't see
But yes, they would have been seen, definitely.
They may still be in the vehicle.
I can see inside the vehicle, but all the airbags deployed. I can't see if there's a driver in the car.
What's he wearing?
Okay, yeah, that's
What's he wearing?
I want to know if anybody has any information
He's wearing a red shirt and another black jacket.
A red shirt and a black jacket?
And dark jeans, dark ones.
Dark jeans, any hat, anything like that?
They would have seen him.
He had a black hat.
That's what we're thinking, Erin. That's what we're thinking. We're thinking that she is the false reporter there.
Oh God!
Do you need a medic? Yes. Did he stab you or shoot you at all anywhere?
I don't know.
Did he hit you?
He had a knife. Yes, he hit me.
So he had a knife and a gun.
Is that blood on your jeans? We're gonna get a medic staged for you, okay? We gotta figure out what's going on right now, okay? Just stay calm. I know it's hard right now, but we're here for you, okay? She's with me. We need to get her out of here, man. You wanna get her? Okay, hey, I'm gonna come around.
Hey man, come out for me. Come out this side. Come out this side. Come out here for me. You're okay? Come on. We just want to get you out of here, okay?
You're safe. We got you.
Do me a favor. I'm gonna pull up. Just stay right back here by the tire, right here, okay? I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, something's going on here. Something is definitely going on.
Do we have a location on when the crash happened, as far as if anybody got out or not?
Right now, all we saw was a chick run, and the guys are on her as is, pretty quick on her.
There we go.
Nothing on anyone running out. Zero.
So, Bow, literally, like we were saying, there was a cop watching. Only she got out, not no one else.
322 is going to take our victim.
It's all her, isn't it? Has to be.
Get out of here! It's not safe! Go!
But if we do come down to an approach, if we do come to that, it's going to be a vehicle approach. Okay. And I recommend 2 vehicles. Mine could be one. This angle, this one angle. It's going to be pretty much smash windows and stuff if it comes to that.
It did look like she might have gotten out of the driver's seat, but again, I didn't see it fully. She advised she wasn't driving, though, that he was.
Yeah, because she was on the driver's side, on the left side of the vehicle when we saw her.
The chick is still in there? We have the girl. So it's just him in there?
Well.
Hey, it's just him in there.
Oh my God. Where is this at?
They have the chick.
Uh-oh.
You guys have the chick, right?
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to get some officers over there. Can I get any of you guys to break? Somebody says just north of us there's a 10-7 officer. I don't know what's going on over there. I see, and then...
This is the crash. This is the one we saw. Jeez, the car's total. Not this one by you, the one on the left. Jeez, look at that.
What do you need, sir?
This guy is probably hurt the worst right now, and your officer is complaining of chest pain here. These guys are helping me just with kind of first aid stuff, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry.
So the guy died in the crash.
From Las Vegas, and he was 10-7. Okay.
Because we saw two crashes, didn't we? We saw, like say, the guy from behind, the one who went down, because he saw the one in front literally head on. He saw that one, which the green truck, which we just saw with is the retired firefighter, and the one who is the one who's radioing, and the one I laughed at because the phone started ringing saying, "Oh, welcome to 911," because I think that is the one where the guy's complaining of chest pain, because we saw his car go over and he went into another car, but it wasn't that bad. Obviously, the one of the first one where they literally just boom. That is the one that's
there was a
not here.
Involving one of our officers. Okay. 2 officers were there.
That's it, yeah, Aaron, yeah, the one in the front.
Were involved in a head-on collision. The officer that I was able to raise on the radio told me that he was 10-4, but was checking on the other officer. We got a secondary call from a female who said that she's out with a 10-7 officer. Okay. So right now, I have a sergeant that's over there along with those guys. Our attack team is responding. Okay.
Pass out.
Some water, brother?
Brother.
Oh shit.
Like to get that shut down in case we get involved in something here.
Jeez, look at the mess. Because they hit that truck there, didn't it? Jeez. If that woman, and you know, she is lying, obviously the false thing, oh, he went that way, she should get done for it.
1984. Yeah, the cavalry incoming. Start coordinating where you need everybody at. Okay, I'm good. Drake, you start do that.
I found it with a little bit of pulse now.
Please move your vehicle. You're in the crossfire right now. Anyone in this vehicle might be hurt. Might need medical attention. Might want someone to talk to. You might be overwhelmed.
Might be overwhelmed.
You're in there to assist in all those issues you might have.
I don't have anybody else. Sir, for your loss, man.
She ran out real fast?
She like rolled out from what I saw. But she came out the other side.
Yeah.
What side?
Driver's side.
There we go.
She said she wasn't
Which
driving.
is what we saw.
I relayed that, but I don't know, man. You have an officer, didn't make it. And then this guy, he was doing okay. And then now he's gone, not breathing, nothing.
Oh, wow. So,
driving those vehicles?
so there's someone else who got bad chest and stopped breathing. Look at the car, look at the truck.
Check to see if he has a pulse on it. I didn't see him exit, man. And I was right behind him. So either he's 10-7 or he's in there. Hey, if you see anything on the news, I'm okay, okay? But I gotta go, okay? I love you.
Bloody hell.
She didn't get stabbed or anything, but he threatened to light her on fire and stab her.
See,
he has a gun and a knife.
Yeah, this is it. She's the one who's done the false report.
She said she doesn't know she got stabbed.
Hey. One of the officers went 10-7. Oh my God. We don't know. There's been no movement inside of the car. We're just holding perimeter on it, waiting for TAC to get here. Hey. Okay, thank you. Hey, game.
Let's see. I've activated my SWAT team. We're going to get the BlackCat over here, and then we'll probably have to start removing PD units.
319, okay?
She has literally caused all of this. She best get fucking sent down. She has to. Because now I do think that what we were talking about earlier, a false report killed an officer, it has to be her. And there's no one else in the car, no one got out. And I wonder what the reason was, why she started driving like a fucking maniac.
So soon enough, we're probably going to relieve them. And then we're going to need to yank all of our people out too. Because they got to... So as soon as everybody gets here...
On the situation as a head-on crash. Nobody make any phone calls or make any contacts to the VA. Radio silence on that, please.
That must be heartbreaking if it's your fellow mate as well.
You guys can, we can just slowly start.
Okay. Hey, Sarge. So, I would imagine you guys are probably going to end up handling that stuff up there. Is that correct?
What's going on up there?
There's a 10-7 officer.
What happened?
A motor vehicle collision during the pursuit. So, that's going to have to probably be handled by you guys. The SO just got here. They're bringing their TAC team too. And eventually, we're going to have to start... If you guys are going to handle that, obviously, we're going to have to start relieving you guys and replacing you with the incoming TAC guys. And then probably pulling all of our people out for now.
Okay. So this explains to me. So the initial call, if I remember right, was a kidnapping where the woman got it back in the car, made herself a victim, and stayed with the guy, right?
I don't know.
No information.
So, what he's saying there...
They were boyfriend and girlfriend, okay?
No.
Not that I
remember.
No, it said that somebody had a female at knife point. She screamed, "Get the
call the police. So that's why I authorized the pursuit.
They want Guerrero to go back to 81 South.
Fouls, 100%.
Yeah, he's not here today. Okay. I thought he showed up. They're like that. Yeah.
She had the cops chasing her, it's her fault.
I just checked on Adriana. She's in the battery.
Straight up.
You okay?
I wasn't there, but I'm pretty at least right where...
Maybe I'll make it through this one.
We don't know if this guy built.
Okay, guys, haircut's here. They were bringing it down the shoulder, from what I understand.
Thing is, we'll say we don't actually know at this moment, because I say it didn't start with what, like, oh, she was this, or what, oh, someone rang in. All we know is that they were literally on a police chase, weren't they? Straight off.
From here, it won't glance.
So you're right.
I can authorize it.
It's all right, bro. It was a good pursuit. Okay, it's a good pursuit. It's okay to continue. It's okay. It's a good pursuit. Done.
We don't know if the subject of the vehicle...
Now he's thinking it's his fault.
Okay.
We have units on that back side.
All right. The information we had is a solid pursuit.
But we're moving it back.
We didn't do anything wrong.
If we could get Zook up here, I want him at...
Take a minute, bro. Take a minute.
She caused all of that, all of this.
What do I need to do?
Right now, you just need to chill out. I have incident command anyway.
Beanbag!
It's just...
It's back. He's keeping a scan on all this stuff with his gun.
Okay. So, take a minute, dude. You're not hurt, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
I wonder what her reasoning is behind all of this as well.
go back to incident command. They got this. SWAT. You guys got this now, right? Have it?
SWAT's activated. Activate the fatal team. It's going to be a long day. Beanbag, 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 beanbag.
Alan Nater, how's it going, bud? Here's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
It's kind of a stupid question.
No, it's not.
What do I do about my report today?
Okay. You don't worry about a damn thing today, okay? No one's going to worry about a thing today, okay?
Ignacio's going to do us a huge favor. He's going to put him in his emergency management truck and take these two guys, get him out of here, and keep him to 81.
Okay.
What I'm trying to figure out is how did they land up ahead?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, the only thing I can think of is the crash happened and the suspect started driving back this way because that car is facing this way.
I have a bunch of random, as you can imagine, a lot going on. I think it was wrong way traffic.
It was wrong way.
He was driving the wrong way on St. Francis and everything else.
So that guy there in the middle, he hasn't been told that until now, obviously. They were literally against traffic, 90 miles per hour against traffic. Hence the head-on collision.
Yeah, he was back and forth wrong way and right way in town.
You heard, right? Duran is dead. Robert Duran is dead.
Oh.
I have no idea. One of the new laterals, Montano, the older one, I think. But if you can just start getting, I don't care what you get, like just get stuff for these guys. Some of these guys, like we have 3 that witnessed the stuff. They're going back to the 81. If you can get them something hot right now, or I don't know what, and then we can deal with
bloody hell.
Granola bars and stuff for patrol and everyone out here because we still have a suspect outstanding. Do you want to do this?
The lieutenant asked me to stay here, so he's gonna. No, I'll be okay. I'm not doing anything active right now. I want to help.
So you're gonna have to just call.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. There we go.
You are? Right now, there's so many swinging right here now. We're gonna get you back to the station.
Literally get them out of there.
Get you out of here.
Because the ones who are visibly upset, they can't do anything.
I don't know if we have this anymore, but today's Ash Wednesday, and these guys, some of these guys are really religious. Do we have that available? A priest or a chaplain? I'll see if I can.
Bloody hell.
Someone will donate their services to us.
Hugo just called me. They're getting the bird up in the air, headed this way in case this guy did flee on foot.
Hey.
It's going back to earlier, right? So with this now, like obviously with her, she's the one who's done all of this. She's lying and everything else. Does she think she's going to get away with this? I mean, they are literally. They have been. Obviously, we only got a video which has been shortened. This could have been going on for hours because it says 12:35 there now behind my mug. I wonder if they. Because we're on 23:42. Yeah, 11:30. So literally, it's been going on for a couple of hours. Uh, 23. Here we go.
Hey. Yeah, I'm okay. But I was calling to see. I'm sorry, Jenna. I'm trying to just get through this. We have 2 scenes, so I'm sorry, I'm rambling. There's 1 scene and it's still active because 1 is outstanding. So, okay. So have Eric or whoever, when they're ready to bring food out to one of the scenes, let me know, okay? So I can guide them in.
State police is sending tactical guys out here, plus the helicopter.
So everyone's clear. Whenever we get us those Bearcats, we're gonna back up this one, probably about 15, 20 feet. We'll stay on the passenger side of it, and then walking with it as hard cover, we're gonna put it into the butt of our suspect car over there.
Yeah, Bowles, it's taking too long, this is now, isn't it?
Get stimulus.
I can't hear you. I can't hear it.
BlackCat's here.
BlackCat's here?
Yeah. You're at the station.
Probably, but I mean, he could at least give.
Well, she said that he's armed, didn't she?
Do that before
He's you know, there's a knife, there's a gun, there's everything.
You all split up for
There's a come on.
Something about pursuing car crash, guy had a gun, that's kidnapped or possibly in the car.
286-177. You got a wreck 286-177. In the accident, you got 95. Not facing the wrong way.
So they're all finding out now what's happening as well.
You're lying. Are you serious?
What? Oh! Oh, yeah, go ahead. Hey.
Hold on.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? We need to sub out Julian.
Oh, it's getting even worse.
No, he's talking about that Julian. He's talking about the cold one.
No, after you just open the door, 6. He's kind of having like that.
Okay. Go to the station. Go DK, go to the station.
I'm good.
No, go to the station. DK, go to the station.
Oh, shit.
DK and go to the station, okay? Let's go. I'll walk with you.
If nobody's in the car.
I really hope it's not like his fucking family or something.
They should be on their way now.
We've already had one person with that.
Area search. Okay. We'll do 3 dogs. Spread out.
I'm good. No. When you want to be here, I need your head in it, okay? And I'm not saying you're not gonna be, but I need your head to be where you want it to be right now, and this is not it.
This should have been done a lot sooner, though. An hour and a half has gone by from when they were outside the car aiming to this part.
Who with me?
Julian, this is the guy. Can you get him to the station, please? Okay.
Sounds like it was the rat. Phil was also involved.
Oh, yeah, they know him. It's like,
That's not gonna break it.
what's that? What are they doing?
Oh, it did break it.
Come on. Yeah, no, so what we're on about, Aaron, is, like I say, the officers, they were armed and everything else. They could have got a little bit closer, but obviously the woman, she is the one who is, oh, another flashbang.
Still nothing. Anything?
What's that gonna do? Nothing.
Anything from the turret?
He just got up now.
No contact.
There's literally no one in it, is there? That's the thing now. There's no one in it.
Can't see through the airbag. No.
Fire into him.
She was listening to the radio and she's like, I don't know if you're talking about the mile marker 286.
Chappie. That was the Chappie. Yeah. We're all freaked out. No, that's why I said it over the radio. My it's the chaplain headed to the scene. You guys doing alright? Yeah, we're doing good too. It's bad day, bad day. When are you gonna quit that? When I die, I guess. Still outrunning though. I know, jackass. This guy will outrun. He'll smoke a cigarette before he runs too.
As he's running.
Yeah. Hey, slide it! Pull. That's how we got to you. Get cover, give me cover.
They need to just get in there.
Cover him on that.
They're gonna open it, there's no one in there.
I got you.
Negative in back seat.
Nothing in back.
You guys see anything on the front? Move to the front. Move up.
Here it comes. Hour and a half, Almeida.
Negative, I don't see anything. Clear.
Literally no one in it.
Trunk. Trunk. The car won't open.
It's probably not going to open.
It's not going to open.
It's jammed.
Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. We're going to need a tool to get in the trunk.
Where's that Halligan? Here you go, bro. Thank you. You guys ready for the trunk?
Yeah, let's go get it. Let's go on this side.
I got a backpack. I can't see much else.
Okay. If they got a backpack, let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Move, move, move.
Hold on. Hey, stand by. Is that him?
Get cover. We got one watching us up on the top of the ridge.
That woman is going. She has to go to jail. She has to.
This has the long gun on it now.
There's nothing else this woman can do.
There's one on the left side over here, too.
Yeah, we're on it.
What's the plan?
Get K9 over here and start tracking from the car. Okay.
All right. You leave this. This is your baby.
Bowles, you should become a cop, mate.
Let's get a couple elements and we'll make sure we separate. We're covering a lot of area.
Obviously, he's not in the vehicle, so he's got to be on foot somewhere.
Yes. Oh, this woman.
There's someone right on him when he crashed it now. They said they were pretty close on him. They never saw him get out, but apparently he got out.
But that would make sense. So half the least resistance is going to head this way.
It looks like this track's this way though, and no one's walked over there.
Bloody hell.
Perimeter. 360 perimeter. Set up a perimeter on this side too, because we don't know if he bailed on this side.
I think what they're doing is they're waiting for the bird to track for a bit, see if they see any movement, and then after they're done,
there's going to be nothing there.
Canine tracking.
And like literally, with the way this woman has gone about and done all of this, she should also get fined for how much money they've spent.
Looks like he climbed out that driver's side window, because that's the only window we didn't break that's completely f***ing gone.
Oh, Bowles, that sucks.
We're going to use our new K9 dog. Yeah. He's brand new to the tracking, so he just got out of the class and stuff, so he's up to date on it.
But yeah, she should get fined for everything for this, and get sent to prison.
We don't get any good info.
Because if it weren't for her, the cop would still be alive.
Northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and we'll just send 4 teams go and check that area. Okay. If we don't get any good info on anything. Sounds good? Sounds good, sir.
Just let me know when you're ready, Nick. I got my guys ready.
Okay, my dudes are up now. I'm going to send you the bear cut out. We'll send it. Okay.
All right, give me some of the BlackCat. Get ready to go.
Northwest of the track location. Looks like there's a path, maybe 20 feet above that path.
Go ahead. We can't get started with one dog.
Sandoval has a really good tracking dog, and that's what they're waiting for. They're letting the bird search wherever they can, and then Sandoval's dog, I guess, is supposed to be badass. That's what they're waiting for.
Well, we had the vehicle locked down almost immediately. So he fled the vehicle immediately.
Hello?
Hey, you're alive.
Yeah, we're still on scene, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Alright, love you.
Bye, love you, bye.
2 trains of thought. It's one of ours. We're doing a lot of stuff on emotion right now. If state wants to take over, I think it's the right call. They have a bigger tech team, they have more resources. They have a lot. Like, most we are going to do is just walk in the woods with them.
Literally now, with all of this. Because obviously it's going to come out that that she is lying. Obviously that's what's going to happen. And with that now, when they find out, I think there's going to be some serious hell to pay. See it, Bowles. The dog won't have any scent. All they'll have is her.
If this was fucking lying, too.
Oh, here we go.
For nothing.
Practice for kidnapping? Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
Like a known relationship between suspect and victim?
I have no.
So the caller, I guess he was leaving Vizcaya, and she's driving. pulls up in front of him and is like telling him to get the dude out of her car, and then that she needs help, and then he's like, we'll call the police. She's like, no, he's gonna stab me, he's gonna kill me. And so then he called, and then they took off. And then...
And she was the driver.
That's what the caller said.
So
and
she was the...
caller said he didn't see a knife or anything. He saw something black, like the diameter of like a broomstick, but he couldn't like see.
Oh, man. If this was like a code 20 gone bad.
Even worse, it's going to be a simple assault, bro. It's going to be a simple assault.
Jeez.
As the multitude of law enforcement teams continued to search the area for Mark, investigators combed through surveillance video from where the initial 911 call took place.
Is this how they're going to find out? Oh, shit.
We have to eliminate the two. If not, all we have is the hood of the car and it driving out.
Meanwhile, back at the police station, the victim, Jeanine Jaramillo, recounted her side of the story.
He was starting to take out the knife on me again, and I thought he was going to stab me, and he stabbed the car.
Where did he stab the car?
He stabbed the car on,
Here we go.
He went around the car, he went out the car and got around to my side. He opened the door and he was like, oh, going to try to choke me. He was choking me. He was choking me and telling me that he was going to kill me. And then he moved off me and he got the knife. I went to the driver's side and jumped over to the driver's side and he got into the passenger side, and then that's when he tried to, I thought he was going to kill me at that point because he
here comes all the lies.
Into the door of the driver's side. Yeah.
Do you remember going the wrong way on the highway?
No.
Investigators later found a previous incident in Cibola County 7 months prior, where Jaramillo drove a stolen blue car through a fence. She escaped in a pursuit exceeding 100 miles per hour and was later questioned by officers at her home.
And he ran the other way.
Ran what other way?
Like, the car, let me see.
Is she fucking known for doing this? Oh my god. She's done it before.
He ran to the left-hand side.
Where is he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt.
No,
also,
black jacket.
with black jeans.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt and another black jacket.
A red shirt and a black jacket?
Oh.
According to the New Mexico Department of Public Safety,
here we go.
Investigators learned that the Chevy Malibu was reported stolen 2 days prior, and
Oh
the key
my
fob to
God.
the vehicle was found in the back seat of the police vehicle she was placed in after the crash. Data from the vehicle's computer showed only the driver's seat was occupied at the time of the crash, indicating there was never a second person in the
There
vehicle.
we go.
DNA from the driver's side airbag also matched Jaramillo's DNA profile. New Mexico State Police arrested
Here we go.
Jaramillo on
What she got
March
charged
5th,
with?
2022, and charged her with 2 counts
Yes!
of first-degree murder, great bodily injury by vehicle, receiving a stolen vehicle.
There was 2 officers who died. 2 officers. Oh my god.
Aggravated fleeing a law enforcement officer, making a false report, and reckless driving. Her case went to trial where she pleaded not guilty, and on December 12th, 2024, the jury returned their verdict.
We find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree as charged in count 2.
I'd like to say I'm sorry to the family.
You cannot say you're sorry. No, no,
If I could take back that day, I would.
no.
I made bad choices. I was on drugs and I was drinking, but I also have my family
There we go.
that I'm hurting.
Guilty. Good.
Putting me away many years is not going to bring them back.
No.
But I would never, ever plan on hurting anybody.
Nah, sorry, darling.
Much less killing anybody.
This is your fault.
God knows what's in my heart.
Yes. With it.
Plenty of times he considered leaving and pursuing a different career, but he always went back because of the days he was able to help someone, to save someone, like he was trying to do for Jeanine Jaramillo. I do not want any other families to be devastated by Ms. Jaramillo's selfish and reckless behavior.
Look at her.
For that reason, I would ask you to consider the maximum sentence in
Yes.
this case. Not out of a place
Look
of
at
anger
her.
and hate. There's no room in my heart for those emotions.
She was just crying and look, you know what? I paused on the best one. Look at that. She's like, oh, I didn't mean to kill anyone. But locking me away is not going to help. Look at her there, because she's saying I want the maximum sentence. And she's just there like, whatever. I'm so glad she's in prison.
For the protection of others, as that was the driving force behind my husband's desire to become a police officer.
Jaramillo was sentenced to life in prison for each count of first-degree murder for a total of 60 years. She's appealed her convictions, though in all likelihood she will spend the rest of her life behind bars.
So, Robert Duran here, he actually looks like the SWAT officer. So it could be family members. Yeah. Yeah. She literally got what she deserved. She has got what she deserved. I can't... Seeing that, and then, Erin, yeah, you know, the way she said, oh, I never planned to kill anyone, I never meant to do this, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. You've been caught in the past for doing it before. And how 7 months ago she did it, you know, with 100 miles an hour? But yeah, those poor cops and their families, man. It's seeing the SWAT officer as well, how he was reacting. Obviously, it has to be a family member. It has to. But that is actually really sad seeing a Mac like this. Oh. All because she was on drugs. Literally. There's people like her who literally, they're the ones who deserve to be in prison and, you know, mental asylum, you know, the asylums. Just because of the way she was acting, and literally, it's the fact that she used the same description as last time. Red shirt, black jeans and jacket. But yeah, Duran and Lovato, man, that was sad. Because we saw the family dynamic. Obviously, when they told out, it goes, who was it? Who was it? And when they found out, that one guy, you know, fell to his knees, the copper. That could have been Lovato's brother. And then, obviously, the SWAT guy who looked like Duran. He's probably like a cousin, brother, or whatever. But then she has the balls to go and be in court, crying. And then when the wife of the dead officer is saying, oh, you know, she deserves the maximum sentence, she just looked nonchalant, like, that's what I hate. You could tell that literally, she just didn't care. She was just saying that to try and get them to go light on her. But they didn't. Thank God. But folks, I think we're going to end today's stream. Been here for 2.5 hours. A nice little first stream back from a couple of days. What we will do, say, tomorrow, I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing. We'll find some things. But remember, folks, my Discord link. I got to send a new one. I'll put my Discord link on the video itself when it goes out, the live when I end it. If you need anything, like I say, we still got a few things on there, actually, for what Bao sent in. So we got a few things to have a little look-see at. But, yeah, folks, let us know if you want to see things. If you do follow me on Twitter, tag me and stuff. I'll just get a link for Discord and I'll put that there. But, folks, enjoy the rest of your day or evening. And I will see you tomorrow, folks. So take care. Bye-bye.